Now, for those of the old school people that are watching, because I pay attention to my analytics, and every now and then we'll have a spike in the older crowd of the 30 pluses, the 40 pluses, the 50 pluses, and I can hear your stomach getting tight. You know, these soft millennials and Generation Z and what have you. You know, they come in with their soft tendencies and their tears flowing as they walk through the gates of the military, and that's who I got to serve with. Cool. You know, the second you see them with their phones in their hand and their hoodies on their backs and they're wearing their hillies, and they just graduated high school last week and that they want candy, and you tell them, hey, you have to come in on time and you have to be in the right uniform. It has to be ironed more or less, and you need to shave and you need to have a haircut. And you see, and you know, the old school military who ruck marched and jumped out of planes. And how do these two generations, you know, collide? You know, are the boomers above loneliness? Or are they above, you know, their experiences that when they came in, you know, they got dealt with? No, it was a different generation. Some would call our generation soft. You know, they don't want to work hard. They're always trying to cut corners and work smart. They're always trying to find a better way of doing it. They're always trying to innovate on things that we've always done. What is the solution to that? One of the biggest issues I deal with at my current base, my current position, is I like to email everything. I don't care if it's the smallest understood. Got you. Thanks for following up. Jay, just following up. Here's this. I email everything. And I work with headphones on. Noise canceling headphones. It allows me to feel like I have my own office. I discovered that when I was deployed. I don't need my own room. I need noise canceling headphones. I don't want to know the other person's over there. I don't want to sense them. So I cut off my senses. Hearing is one of them. It's the first thing I go to is noise canceling. You know? But with that, I've had to adjust the way I communicate, knowing that the older generation, you know, people who they grew up differently than I did. You know, they grew up with face-to-face conversations. That's how they work. You know, they don't want to type out a long, itemized list of just perfectly articulated, you know. They'll come right over to your desk. Hey, I just sent you an email, but I just want to follow up. I'm like, you just sent me an email. Why are you following up? Why are you calling me after you? But that's how they communicate. It's a different generation. I email everything. I text everything. I like to have a documentation on everything I do. I don't like saying things twice. I don't like having to, just to piggyback, just to follow up. Oh, just to reiterate, just to clarify. No, send one email that has a date stamp on it. They're not accountable. Done. But again, I'm different. They're different. Neither one is wrong. How far are you willing to accommodate someone who is different? I would pose that question to the older generation, to baby boomers, Generation X. I would pose that question to, how do you deal with someone who is different than you? Are you willing to give them a chance?